So hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If it's the first time here, you are definitely welcome. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a client transformation look. Well, this is my first client transformation look on this YouTube channel, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So today my client is my sister. Yes, my younger sister. So I'm going to be doing her makeup, and I'm just using my normal routine to apply her makeup. I started by cleaning her face with a wipe, and then I primed her face with Pond's primer. And then for the foundation, I'm making use of the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, which I applied with my beauty sponge. Just blended that out with my beauty sponge, and after that I went with Elegel Pro Concealer Toffee for under eyes, and her forehead, cupid bow, my chin, and the bridge of my nose. These are the areas that I normally highlight when I do my makeup. And yes, then after that I went with my dark concealer, Elegel Pro Concealer Dark Cocoa, to contour the holes of her cheeks, her forehead, her jawline, and also the bridge of her nose. And there's this technique that I always love. It is blending out my contour before blending out the highlighted areas. I noticed that when I blend out my contour before I blend out my highlighted areas, it sort of gave me an area where my highlight should stop, so I know that this particular area should be just for my highlight, and then this particular area for my contour. Because if I had highlighted first, I might extend the concealer, the lighter concealer, towards the other side, which are meant to contour. So this technique always works best for me, where I blend out the contoured areas before I blend out the highlighted areas. And another thing is, after blending out the highlight and the contour, I go over that with the beauty blender that I used to apply my foundation, to smoothen out the edges so that there won't be too much there won't be sharp demarcation between my highlight and the contour. And I also told you guys that I love applying my contour after blending out my nose highlights, because I get a perfect blend when I do that. And highlighting the underneath my eyes is normally the last section of my face that I normally blend out. And after this, I went to set my face with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I set her face with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and I'm using a damp beauty blender to set that. Setting the highlighted areas underneath her eyes, her chin, her forehead, her nose, the bridge of her nose, a cupid bow, and then I also applied the setting powder around her smile line. And then I used that same setting powder for my reverse contour. I went to set the contoured areas with a dark shade powder, and same with my nose. I used a fluffy eyeshadow blending brush to apply the contour for my nose, and I went with this angled brush for the bridge of my nose to define the contour for the bridge of my nose. I'm always saying for the bridge of my nose. It's not my nose though, it's for the bridge of her nose. Sorry guys, I'm not used to client transformation videos. And I went up to dust off the excess setting powder on her face. And after that, I went with the shade to her skin, the powder shade to her skin, to blend all that out together. So I added more setting powder underneath her eyes because I'm going to be doing her eyeshadows. So setting powder helps me to catch out the fallout from her face. So for her brows, she has full brows and they are defined and nice, so there was no more stress on the brows. I just gave the brows light strokes and just fill that up. And then I cleaned up the brows with my LA Girl Pro Concealer, Toffee and Chestnut. So for the eyeshadow, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer Toffee for my eyeshadow base. And I went with this white eyeshadow to set her on her brow bone. And then I used the light orange shade eyeshadow for my transition color. And then I went with this brown eyeshadow from my Juvia's Plus palettes. For same with my transition color, I normally use 2 to 3 eyeshadow colors for my transition color. And I used the black eyeshadow for the outer corners of my eyes. And I went with my eyeshadow primer, Flawless Ivy eyeshadow primer, to prime the eyes. I use that for my base, and I'm using that shimmery orange eyeshadow color for eyes. And then I went with this white eyeshadow for the inner corners of her eyes. And then I went with the shimmery purple eyeshadow for the outer corners. And I used my Fluffy Beauty blender to blend that out. I line the eyes with my liquid liner. This liner was not winged because she has hooded eyes, and if I had winged her eyes, you wouldn't have been seeing the beauty of the eyeshadow. So I'm just dusting off the excess setting powder from her face. And I used her powder shades to blend the rest part of her face. And I went with this blush, my classic blush palette, the orange shade for her blush. And then I set her face with my Huda Beauty setting spray. Then after allowing everything to dry up, I went to apply her mascara. On her lashes. And then I highlighted her face with my Miss Rose Glow Kit, highlighting the on top cheeks, right? And then her forehead, the bridge of her nose, her cupid bow, her chin, and inner corners of her eyes. And then for her lower waterline, right, I applied the eyeshadows, the colors that I applied for the upper part of the eyes. That's what I applied for the lower part. And then I went to line her lips with a light red lip pencil. And then I went over that with a nude lip stain from Classic. Then I used a nude gloss on the lips. How gorgeous this look is. So after applying the mascara that I applied on her lashes to dry off, I went to place the false lashes, on her real lash, and that's the end of the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for tuning in. I'll come your way next time. Bye.